On this episode, we finish all of the topside metalwork and the guys flip the body on the rotisserie to finish any underside welding and patching. And stay tuned because you're going to see the entire process of powder coating a complete body from start to finish.
Right now I'm just marking areas that we need to focus on, that need to get done as far as just little cleanup. Things that we kind of looked past that we knew it would be easier to get to when we had the car on the side. So we're just gonna focus on cleaning up those areas, cutting and notching stuff where we need to for the new frame, and we're just gonna get after it as fast as we can, as efficient as we can, so we can make this thing meet the deadline of going to the sandblast and powder coat on Tuesday. So we have 2 days to finish this.
The underside of this El Camino has been heavily modified to fit the Roadster Shop chassis. If you notice, the floor pans have been flattened, the bracing has been removed, and we've had to add additional gussets and supports to stiffen the floorboard of the body. The Roadster Shop chassis is unique that it is a parallel frame rail design, different from the original chassis, which is an X-brace. The original floor bracing was going to interfere with the parallel frame chassis, so we removed that bracing and replaced it with 1/8 inch by 4 inch flat strap. This flat strap was plug welded through the entire length of the floorboard from driver to passenger side. As you can see here, the original chassis bracing and floor bracing replaced with our flat strap 1/8 inch steel.
Scrap metal.
So as the crew finishes the inner structure floor bracing, they flip the body on the rotisserie to address the passenger side rocker panel. This is the final piece to the puzzle before we head off to primo powder coating and sandblasting.
Are these the transport brackets?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
So we have the El Camino body ready to go. Nigel and Brandon work endlessly to get that thing prepped and ready. Kevin's gonna take it down to primo powder coating. The plan is to sandblast, and we're gonna powder coat the whole inside, outside, and underside of the body. Let's do it.
You're driving.
The El Camino makes it safely to primo powder coating right down the street from our shop. Kevin unloads it, and this dolly is so trick to have casters on it. We can flip it at any time. It's strong, it's secure. I highly recommend making one of these. As we push the El Camino into the sandblasting booth, let's check out the process starting now.
Well, that was gonna be wipe and shoot, but oh well. No necesito. Okay, no. That's fine. I know, Miguel. All right. Okay, so this is the sandblasting booth or room. We use 30-40 grit garnet. Basically, you want to use a media that has a good angular quality. Some people use white oxide, some people use brown oxide. But under a microscope, you're going to see it's kind of jagged. That way you can grab and cut, you know, you want it to be able to cut, but not so jagged to leave hitting. So you want to leave the metal with what's called a profile, an etching or a profile. So it kind of leaves it a little bit coarse. It opens up the pores. So that way it allows, if you're going to powder coat or if you're going to paint, it gives it something to bite, something to grab, while also getting rid of any corrosion or oxidization. So that's it. So they'll blow it off and then we'll powder coat it.
How does that work?
Powder coating is electrostatic in that you have a negative charge on the part, positive charge on the powder. All that does is speeds up the application. So you don't have to sit there going like this. You just go once and it goes all over, you know.
So you put the powder on. And
Put the powder on, then it's got to get baked. If you don't do anything, the next day the powder would be on the ground.
how long does it bake for?
It depends. The core temperature of whatever you're powder coating has to get to 400 degrees. When it gets to 400 degrees, the powder slides to a solid, and then depending on the powder, it's usually a 10 or 20 minute cure time. So once it slides, it's got to stay in there an extra 20 minutes to have it cure. Otherwise, it's not fully cured. It's a partial cure. And a partial cure, you know, wouldn't be durable. Wouldn't probably grab the metal. So anyways, it's a powder coating is a plastic. So you got to, it's not like paint that has solvents that have to flash. The curing occurs in the oven. So.
After the guys down at Primo finish media blasting the body, they take it over to their massive oven at 400 degrees and bake off any moisture and oil residues that may be lingering on the metal. Only 10 minutes in the oven and the body is rolled out, scorching hot. These guys have thick, heavy gloves on, and they work in these extreme temperatures all day. It's pretty impressive. As George begins the powder coating process, this is an electrostatic process which sprays thermoplastic polymer onto the metal. So George makes sure to get every nook and cranny with one light coat, working the difficult areas first and then coming back with a heavier coat and applying it on the complete vehicle. This thing looks like a Batmobile in the flat gray, but this is actually a gloss black color, so as it enters the oven in flat gray, check out when they finish baking this on how it appears on the body in high gloss. Ah, it looks stunning. This is a massive step forward in our time crunch journey here to complete this mystery client build. Remember, we are unveiling this car at the 2025 Grand National Roadster Show in Pomona, California, and then you will see it at SEMA 2025 in Vegas. So stay tuned with us as we continue dropping weekly videos on this build. Please comment, like, and share. We appreciate your support, and tell us what you want to see in the comments. Next week, we drop the 59 El Camino at mil-spec bedliner, and you get inside access onto how this product is sprayed and why we choose to use it on the underside of our vehicles. What's happening, everybody? Brian Mackey, Mackey's Hot Rod Shop, with our new YouTube channel, Mackey and Machine. Hey, we wanted to say thank you guys for all the new subscribers we have on the channel. We've been giving these packs away, shipping them right to the door. Now check it out. What are you going to win? Well, you're going to get a sweatshirt, you're going to get a Mackey shirt, you're going to get a beanie, a hat, stickers, all of it. But how do you win it? It's super easy. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button. We keep track of all of our new subscribers. Every new 1,000 subscribers,
we ship a box of merch right to your door. It's that simple. Now, the coolest part, we are giving away a 1940 Ford fenderless chopped and dropped hot rod to one lucky subscriber. 50,000 subscribers, we give one car away. So follow along. We appreciate it. The biggest thing you got to do, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. That is it. Thank you guys for the support. We appreciate you. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the next one.